Yeah, I go by Sirplus, and I'm repping Dirty Science. I'm out of Placentia, California, currently residing in Anaheim. Yeah, that's about it.
You're out here at Nightworks.
Yes, sir.
You
I heard this is the move, and everybody that's come out here said that they've had a great time, like DiBiase and Brain Orchestra, and anyways, the list goes on. But,
That's awesome. It's getting around though.
Definitely, for sure. It's like one of those only collectives that I know about out here, so that's why I was like pretty excited to come out here. And I've never been to Boston, so
welcome.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I'm having a good time.
That's good. That's good. So last night you were at Union Sound doing a beat making workshop. How was that?
That was a little nerve wracking at first, because I don't really teach my methods. It's more of doing things by muscle memory, and it's a little bit different when you're stepping outside your comfort zone and trying to get a lesson plan for some students, or like people that are actually willing and actually eager to learn. I didn't mean to say willing, but yeah, it was really dope how they were listening and were actually focused on what I was saying, because I felt like I didn't really have many jewels to drop,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, how much knowledge do I have about the 404? Because like that's what I dump my beats into for live sets, so I was a little nervous about that. And then when I met everybody, they were really chill, and they were ranging anywhere from beginners to more advanced, but there's something that you can learn every day. I'm still learning on that.
You think you'd do another thing like that?
I would.
Yeah.
After doing it last night, for sure I would, like, no doubt, because it was just gratifying after. I felt good being able to drop some knowledge, and they seemed like they appreciated it, so that's why I feel like I would be down to do another one, because I've basically done a little crash course on the SP with one of my boys out in New York, and it was a lot younger age demographic, so I wasn't caring as much, and they have no idea what's going on. But when you get in a setting like that, when there's cats that are like around my age, 20, 30, it's a little different, and you feel like you're fucking teaching a high school class. Everybody's just judging you, and they're talking shit in their head.
Oh man, I'm sure they were.
But no, it was good. Like, they really welcomed us, and they were, paying attention to what we had to say. Yeah.
That's what's up. So you taught on the 404, but
Yeah.
It sounds like that's not your primary workstation.
No, it's the MPC 2000 XL. I've only been making joints on the 2XL for I want to say 10 years now, and like 2 or 3 years, I want to say like 2 or 3 years ago, I got the 404, because it just makes my life so much easier, and I'm not a savant on the MP like Exile is. He's a virtuoso, and he's like, next level. So I feel a little inadequate trying to do an MPC set like that. It takes a while to load up my folders on the MP, and the 404 just it's portable. It's lighter. I have back problems or shoulder problems from trying to lug the 2XL around anymore. So yeah, that's what I've been putting all the beats on, but primarily it's the 2XL.
Every interview we've done so far tonight, the 404 has come up, so
Yeah.
I think it's turning into a commercial for them. We might need to hit them up.
Right? Hey, shouts to DB. He should have been getting paid for rolling endorsements years ago. Like, DiBiase is the fucking godfather. I always say that. He's the one that inspired me to get a 404. That's just a genuine dude that wants you to learn what he has learned with all these different pieces of equipment. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So you said you've been using the XL for a bit. Did you start on that, or?
No. I started. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I thought you were saying the SX for some reason, but yeah, the XL. That's basically what I started on, because I had the 2000 like 3 months before I got the XL, and it's a pretty similar workflow.
Yeah.
So I only wanted the 2XL basically so I can get that pop-up screen. You know?
It's nice.
The 2000, I'm like having to stand up and see what's going on the screen. I'm like, yo, just get that pop-up screen. And I sold it, and I've been working with the 2XL ever since.
That's what's up. Primarily sampling. Do you have anything you supplement it with, or?
No. Just got my turntable, a mixer, and my MP. That's it.
Nice.
I mean, I record my beats into Logic, so
Okay.
I do kind of integrate software.
You mix on there, probably.
No, I mix everything out the MP.
Really?
Yeah, and then I just dump them into Logic, you know, and I'll put a compressor on there.
Right.
But like, other than that, I'm not an engineer type of dude. You know, I haven't actually delved into the art of engineering, but I get an alright mix out of the MP. That's what people tell me. So.
That's what's up. Are you sending artists track outs, or are they just getting the
Yeah, like when it comes down to it, it's a time consuming process, but I gotta do it. And X taught me a trick on how to like track them out a lot easier in the MP, because you know I go over to the homie's house and do everything through the MIDI clock, you know, where you press record and it starts recording your track. But it kind of shift things and make it more like off kilter to where it wasn't the same swing or bounce, you know. So luckily he taught me that, and you know, I usually have him help me through the process when I do it now still. But I just gotta fucking track everything out through the MP. I don't have 8 outs either.
It's dope that you guys share so much like knowledge.
Yeah, you know, that's like my fucking older brother.
Or what was that like, that tour with him in Blue? That must have been amazing.
Yeah, it definitely was. It was a kind of a blur and a fun ride at the same time, you know. It was amazing, like just being able to experience that and, you know, travel with the homies, you know, perform. That's all I can ask for.
You get to go home soon. You're almost
yeah, you know.
So the final question, you've been doing this tour, you've been playing out a lot lately, it seems like. What cities are you most excited to get back to? Who's showing the most love out here?
Man, Chicago is always showing love. Every time I've gone out there, they definitely show up. And New York, I love being on the East Coast just in general, because my sister lives in Jersey, and I'll go back and forth between New York and Jersey. And I'd say probably New York and Chicago. I love going out there to, you know, both of those cities, states. Where else can I think of? There's a lot of good stops over there, you know, on that tour.
If that's what stands out, that's what stands out.
Yeah.
You know?
Those are the two that had the most energy, you know what I mean? I was
really
into it because they were so into it. I felt like I had my best sets for those cities, you know, when we were on that True and Living tour. And it's just, you know, a dope experience being able to rock at a bunch of different cities and travel to different states that I haven't been to before.
That's what's up. Anything you wanted to leave people with?
Man, something that I did touch on with the workshop last night. Yes, it is fine to you know, build as much of a social media presence as possible, but one thing that I would really stress to other producers that are coming up, you know, because I'm still trying to build my brand and, you know, get my name out there, but one thing that is crucial is getting out to the shows in your community, you know, like just networking with the different cats in your areas, and also leaving your comfort zone. You know, don't stay in your bubble in your fucking city. Travel to different cities that are a couple hours away or out of state, you know. Connect with them through social media. Don't be a cool guy. Be a real person, you know. Add that human element to everything that you do, because if you're a good person, good shit's gonna happen to you, and you're gonna be able to see how many doors open up when you're getting out there and you're showing your face, but also, you know, having a combo with somebody, you know, chopping it up with them, because you don't know how they'll be able to help you in the future. You know, don't fucking stay at home and just cook up joints all day. That's cool. Obviously, you want to be a workhorse, but there's also those events that you know about that your homies are rocking at, or you know, one of the producers or MCs that inspire you are in town. Go to those shows. You know, go to as many shows as you can, because that's definitely gonna benefit you in the future. You know, on social media, you have 20, 30,000 followers, but have you been building an organic following? I think that's more important than anything, you know, because that's how you gain true fans. When they see you rocking sets, like, you know, do as many shows as you can, and fucking network it with as many people as you can. That's about all I can say.
That's the big gem.
Yeah, for sure.
Word. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for taking
Word
the
up.
time
Thank
to
you.
talk to us.
Appreciate you, man.
Looking forward to the set.